What is up, my beautiful BTG family? Welcome back to the channel. Today is Friday, and let me tell you, it is a beautiful day to spill some absolute tea. Grab your snacks, grab your wine, because I am literally shaking right now. We need to talk about the absolute madness that just dropped in Fairmont Crest. I cannot even breathe after watching this weekend's explosive episode. We all knew the tension was building up all week, but the writers just took a sledgehammer to our expectations and smashed them into a million pieces. The pent-up drama, the secrets, the lies, the sheer audacity of these characters, it all just erupted. And I am here to break down every single glorious, messy second. Are you guys seeing what I am seeing? Because my mind is officially blown. Let us dive right into the deep end with Andre and Heather, because what in the actual world is Andre thinking? Andre Richardson has officially lost his entire mind. I am screaming at my screen. He actually cornered Heather Armstrong, yes, Heather, as in the Impaler, the ruthless, bloodthirsty leader of the International Plasma Ring, and issued her a threat. A threat? Let that sink in. Andre, our sweet, artistic, photography-loving Andre, is trying to intimidate a woman who literally runs a criminal empire. He told her to back off and demanded that she never reveal their dark past to Danny. He actually threatened that if she exposes him, he will expose her operation. Is he insane? Does he not realize who he is dealing with? Heather didn't even flinch. She just stood there with that smug, terrifying smirk on her face. She knows he is married to Danny, but she does not. She is completely obsessed with him, and it is so clear that Andre is utterly powerless against her. Let us rewind for a second and talk about this European past, because I am obsessed with this lore. Back in the day, Heather helped Andre leave his undercover cop. They hooked up, and he took a compromising photo of something he absolutely should not have seen. Now, that past is coming back to haunt him, and he is terrified. He knows that if Danny finds out about his history with Heather, his entire marriage is over. But threatening a cartel boss? Andre, honey, you are bringing a butter knife to a bazooka fight. I am so stressed for him. Heather is not going to just walk away because he asked nicely or threw a little empty threat her way. She is going to chew him up and spit him out, and I am terrified that Danny is going to get caught in the crossfire. Speaking of being caught in the crossfire, my heart is literally breaking into a million pieces for Chelsea Hamilton. Can we please give this girl a hug? She is spiraling, and honestly, who can blame her? Chelsea is being completely haunted by her unresolved trauma. The psychological scars from when her ex-girlfriend, Allison, kidnapped her are coming back to the surface with a vengeance. You can see the panic in her eyes. Every time she tries to move forward, the past drags her back down. And as if dealing with severe PTSD is not enough, she has to watch her father, Bill Hamilton, stand on the absolute verge of a complete physical and mental breakdown. Bill is a walking disaster right now. The man just had a pacemaker put in after suffering multiple heart attacks, and what does he do? He ignores every single warning from the doctors and nurses. He is pushing himself to the brink, and Chelsea is watching him slowly kill himself. She is terrified, she is frustrated, and she is traumatized. Chelsea is faced with an impossible choice right now. Does she continue to protect her stubborn, arrogant father, or does she expose the truth about what is really going on in that house to save her own sanity? I am yelling at the TV. Chelsea, save yourself. She cannot keep carrying the weight of Bill's bad decisions, especially when she is fighting her own inner demons. Is anyone else with me on this? Chelsea deserves so much better. But wait, because the circus does not stop there. Let us talk about the endless, exhausting, and utterly toxic war between Danny Dupree and Haley Hamilton. I am so sick of Haley. But at the same time, I am so frustrated with Danny. These two women went head-to-head again, and the claws were completely out. A tiny argument escalated into a massive, fiery confrontation when Danny realized Haley was hiding some crucial information. Haley, of course, played the innocent victim and denied everything, but her extreme overreaction only made Danny more. And let me tell you, Danny is not stupid. She knows Haley is up to no good. But here is the part that makes me want to pull my hair out. Danny is getting sucked right back into Bill's toxic vortex. Fans, we are all seeing it. Danny is slipping. The emotional connection she still has with Bill is so painfully obvious, and her marriage to Andre is hanging by the thinnest of threads. She is consumed by guilt over that steamy elevator hookup with Bill during the tornado, and instead of dealing with it, she is projecting all her anxiety onto Haley. Danny, girl, what are you doing? You have a loving husband at home who is currently fighting for his life against a crime boss, and you are busy fighting over a man who cheated on you for years. And the worst part? Danny realized that there is a third party actively trying to turn her and Haley against each other. Who is pulling the strings here? Is it Leslie? Is it Joey? The paranoia is real, and I am living for the drama. Now, let us shift gears to the most suspenseful game of cat and mouse I have ever seen on daytime television. Randy Parker is officially the most stressed out man in Fairmont Crest. Joey Armstrong ordered Randy to tail Heather, and Randy is out here risking his actual life. He secretly followed Heather and discovered she was meeting with someone who absolutely should not be in her life anymore. Who is it? Is it a rival mobster? Is it someone from Andre's past? Randy decided not to confront her immediately, which is the first smart thing he has done all season, and instead started quietly gathering evidence. But guys, Heather is the impaler. Did Randy really think he could just sneak around a highly trained criminal mastermind? Heather immediately realized she was being followed. You could see the shift in her eyes. She started playing this terrifying game of cat and mouse with Randy, leading him through the shadows. And just when the tension was at its absolute peak, who ruins the moment? Haley! Yes, Haley Hamilton, the queen of bad timing, calls Randy to complain about her plot to scam Bill out of his $10 million life insurance. I was screaming. Randy is literally trying not to get unalived by a serial killer, and Haley is whining about her husband's health status and her next move in their fraud scheme. Haley, read the freaking room! Randy is sweating bullets, trying to stay hidden, and Haley is blowing up his phone. If Randy dies because Haley could not stop complaining about Bill, I am going to riot. And finally, we have to talk about the absolute legal and medical nightmare that Dr. Madison Montgomery is trapped in. My girl Madison cannot catch a break. She is in the middle of this vicious malpractice lawsuit, and now she is receiving completely conflicting information from two bitter rivals. We all know this is about the lawsuit involving Mike Davis and Bill. One of them is telling Madison that she is being betrayed by her own team, while the other is claiming that the first guy is setting a massive trap. What is the truth? Madison is standing there, completely bewildered. She does not know who to trust. And honestly, neither do I. Is Mike Davis playing mind games to win the case? Or is Bill Hamilton hiding something about his own health records to save his law firm's reputation? Madison realizes she cannot rely on either of these arrogant men, so she decides to launch her own investigation. Yes, doctor. Madison is putting on her detective hat, and what she finds is absolutely shocking. As she digs deeper into the files, she realizes that both of these bitter rivals might actually be hiding the exact same secret. What is the secret? Does it have to do with the herbal remedies from Hazel's blog? Does it have to do with Haley's poisoning plot? If Madison discovers that Haley is actively poisoning Bill, this entire show is going to explode. I am literally pacing around my living room just thinking about all of this. The writers are giving us everything we asked for and more. Andre is playing a dangerous game with a woman who could end his life with a snap of her finger. Chelsea is drowning in trauma while trying to save a father who refuses to be saved. Danny is risking her beautiful marriage to fight a petty war over a toxic ex-husband. Randy is one wrong step away from becoming the Impaler's next victim because his cousin won't stop calling him. And Madison is about to uncover a conspiracy that could bring down the biggest law firm in the DMV. This weekend's episodes were a masterclass in soap opera drama. I am so emotionally invested in these characters that I feel like I need therapy just from watching them. What do you guys think? Is Andre going to survive his shadow war with Heather? Will Chelsea finally break free from Bill's suffocating orbit? Is Danny going to ruin her marriage for good? And who do you think Madison is going to expose first? Let me know all your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments down below. You know I love reading them. Do not forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on all things Beyond the Gate. Until next time, stay safe, stay dramatic, and I will see you in the next video.